without any further ado,
No, but right now I think what we really need to kind of do is let's just get done with how allopathy and homeopathy actually comes in contrast. We know, because whenever we are to kind of speak about homeopathy, ladies and gentlemen, there's so many questions, there's so many myths which we really need to bust. And if we are to kind of speak about it, we're really lucky, because with homeopathic I've seen that how their kidney stones, my father actually used homeopathic medicine and it actually helped him get rid of his kidney stone. So homeopathic has been there for years and years and hundreds of years as well. And to kind of speak about it, we're really lucky that we've actually been joined by somebody who happens to be the ex-principal of Gandhara Homeopathic Medical College and editor of International Homeopathic Journal, Islamabad. Ladies and gentlemen, we are really lucky that we've actually been joined by Dr. Banaras Khan. Hello, sir. Assalamu alaikum. Good morning. How are you?
Walaikum salam, sir. Thank you for inviting me at your program.
Sir, thank you so much for joining us. It's so wonderful to have you over here, sir. Homeopathy के बारे में, there's this one thing which they say कि खा लो तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं, ना खाओ तो भी कोई फर्क नहीं, मीठी गोली है. So this is how we say it. Yeah. So let's get started with you. So please explain to us.
We start from this very interesting slogan, and in fact, it goes towards betterment of homeopathy. That people, they are scared of side effects of other system of therapeutic.
Yep.
And for our system, for homeopathy, they believe that if it does not benefit you, it will not harm you.
Yeah.
But in fact, this is not, in a real sense, this is not true.
Okay.
It benefits you, and with that, it has got no known side effects.
Wow.
Yeah, it is very safe, very gentle, and very rapid system of therapeutics.
I mean, I'm not sure whether I'm going to agree with rapid or not, but obviously it's safe. That's one thing that we know for sure. We have never ever seen somebody who was on homeopathic medicine would have any side effects or unfortunately, any other problems to them as well. But sir, while we're at it, why don't you, because you've been, the ex-principal of Gandhara Homeopathic Medical College, why don't you explain to us how homeopathic actually medicine works on a human body?
Yes, this is a question which has been asked for the last 2.5 centuries till it began.
Yeah.
I shall explain you.
Sure.
It is upon philosophic point of view. Our medicines, first of all, they are not in crude form, they are not in molecular level. So we are blamed that homeopathy is just a placebo effect. Why? Because when our medicines are tested in lab, they find nothing in it. So this is very interesting. Koi shay nahi. But they work.
Yeah, they do.
These allopathic medicines, they are in crude form, they are in molecular form, and they are tested at any time. But our medicine, the medicinal substance from which they are made, they are diluted in such a high level that practically no molecule is left in it.
Okay.
Then what is left in it?
So then what's the point of diluting it so much?
What is that which works?
True.
We believe that this is the energy, or we call it the memory of the molecule is left, which communicates with our energy level. You see, in a real sense, homeopathic medicines are energy medicines.
Okay.
So, in our body, there is a power. Apart from our physical body, there is a power, we call it the vital force, which animates. Otherwise, this is just a मिट्टी का बना हुआ बहुत है.
Yeah.
So we believe that disease is on dynamic level.
Okay.
So to communicate with disease or to fight with the disease, the medicine should be also on dynamic level.
Okay.
So when we dilute our medicinal substance, they become on energy level, and energy communicates to energy and it works.
Wow. I mean, so basically, Dr. Saab needs to have a lot of shifa in his hand, before actually giving out this medicine, because it's energy. And we do believe in energy, sir. And it certainly does work. It's not that it does not. But let's come down to how so many hundreds of billions or trillions of dollars being, invested in allopathy medicine. and there's so much research which has been done, and you know how it is so effective and impactful that in 5-6 days it will get you rid of your symptoms. I'm not saying that it will get you rid of your disease. Now imagine if you are to come down to homeopathic, what we see is that it's more herbal, you know, it's more on a very natural level, and that's exactly why we do not have the same results as we have with allopathy. So is it because that we are so used to of allopathy now, or because, you know, I think, and I can be wrong with that, Dr. Saab, don't take me wrong, but most of the time if we do not get the right treatment in allopathy, that's the only time that we look at homeopathy.
See, this is very unfortunate that people visit us when they are discouraged from all other system medicine.
True.
When the disease becomes in advanced stages, in terminal stages, let me say, and then they come to homeopath and ask, do you have a treatment for this?
True.
What I want to convey the message to the public is, you know, each disease has a certain stages.
Yeah.
Stage 1, 2, 3, etc. you call it. So as early a patient visits to a homeopath, no problem, whatever disease it is, you may call it even cancer, there is a proper treatment and cure for it.
Okay.
But as long the disease progresses, it becomes into chronic stage, it becomes into advanced stage, into terminal stage, then the cure is very difficult, or you may say incurable even. So this is
Exactly.
Right. And Dr. Saab, one last question before we wrap up our segment, and that is, I want you to quickly explain us to this assertion that homeopathy is against the surgery, right? Why is it so?
This is also, I would say, another misconception.
Okay.
Homeopathy is not against surgery,
Okay.
but it is against undue surgery, unwanted surgery. Take an example of, as Mr. Shabazz said, that his father was treated by kidney stone.
Yes.
So, surgery like every day, you know, children have got tonsils,
True.
adenoids, ladies different kind of cysts and fibroids. They can properly be treated with homeopathic treatment.
Okay. Okay.
And when there are some cases where surgery becomes unavoidable, one should proceed for surgery.
True.
Right.
No objection to me.
And thank you so much, sir, for saying that as well,
Thank you
because
so
you know
much.
I myself was trying to take homeopathic medicine for my backaches,
Okay.
and there was a time when the homeopathic doctor himself actually said that you need surgery now. So it's a myth, you know, because most of the time we do not go. But I think what is suggested is that if you're going to an allopathic doctor and taking those medicines, and if you're going to a homeopathy, continue with both of them. You know,
Right.
there might be a solution
Right.
for that as well, and I
Right.
think that can work. But thank you so much, Dr.
Thank you so
Banaras,
much.
for
Thank
being
you
with
so
us.
much.
Lovely to be in conversation with you. You want to say something?
Yeah, thank you so much again. And I have conveyed my message to the public, and let us hope for the best.
Right,
Exactly.
and thank you so much for sharing your words. And now we will move on to very interesting news.
Yeah, it's very
And-
rare.
Yeah. So Shehzad, why don't you take the lead? And
Exactly. So imagine, you know, I've never heard